He said, "Is that Patty the baddie? I'll be home in 5, yeah?" He's like, "I'll clean it up. Don't you worry about it, lad."
What is going on, everyone? Welcome to episode 28 of Fight Geeks podcast. We are back with some festivities. As you know, I think...
When are we supposed to put a gift into that?
December. Next episode will be December.
Next episode, guys, there's going to be a gift under there. It's going to be one of yours.
We're going to have a gift for one of y'all under the tree every week.
Exactly.
And it's just a mystery of what it will be.
Yeah. Maybe you'll get a Conor McGregor card from that box, or maybe you'll get like something actually decent. But nah.
Yeah, maybe you will. Maybe you won't.
Yeah, well, you'll see.
One thing I gotta stop doing is saying, I keep saying that. I don't even know. I notice that when I edit, bro, it's just like all the time, like, but
You said, I feel like I've seen it in every clip.
I'm gonna get a butt counter starting now. But I'm gonna try not to say it at all.
All right.
So
you wanted to say it right there.
I could have, but I didn't. So it's been 1 year of us doing this thing. What are your thoughts on like?
It's been 360
being on a podcast. Like, do you like podcasts?
Yeah, podcasts are cool. You know, because I don't think they make you smarter when you're on them. Right? Like, you don't think of things until you really have the headset in the mic.
Yeah, facts. Once you got the mic in front of your face, headset around your ears.
Oh, snap. It's like, it's real. And yeah, I like having a podcast. It's kind of fun. You get to
just chill.
I think with making it and starting off, we're learning a lot too with the sport and learning because, you know.
Yeah, we're actually looking at like undercards and like looking back on stats.
Before it was just like McGregor.
I mean, at least now we're like if we see a main card, like we can probably recognize every fighter on it now.
Like if you were to tell
compared to like last year.
If you were to ask me like a year ago who Yuri or Glover or
like Owen St. Peru, people like that.
Rafael Faziev or like
exactly
Michael Chandler.
Like we definitely like.
I didn't know all these fighters, but now I know.
Learned a lot about the sport from just doing this for like a year. I mean, obviously not the podcast for a year. I think the podcast we made in like February, which is still a long ass time that. But it
was still an idea in our head a year ago.
Yeah, I remember the first thing that when I showed you my TikTok, I was like, "This is how we could start up the collab podcast between the two." And we didn't even really think of Instagram at that point, but now Instagram's really like the best platform because TikTok freaking sucks.
Yeah, TikTok's weird. Their algorithm changes and all that. Nah, it's weird. You gotta have like a manager on TikTok or something.
Yeah, I don't even know like how you can consistently get views on TikTok without like somehow having 1 million followers.
You could tell it's not them editing it. Like, it's so annoying.
I know. Like, I don't. And sometimes it just has me like pissed off. Just like scrolling TikTok, I'm like, damn, this person's dead ass famous.
Yo, that's what I be thinking.
Like, I'm not even in no like jealousy way. I'm like just like why does this person like have people that like them? You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I agree.
Like I'm not even wishing like I was them. You know what I mean?
Like copycat Warzone streamers I see. I'm like, yo.
I know. And do you want to know what else I've been recently seeing a lot of on YouTube?
Oh.
These reaction channels with like the same like thumbnails but different people like faces. You know what I mean?
Bro, I'm pretty sure
I'm not
there's
gonna call anyone out
going on with like that whole thing,
with
like
reaction channels
and like all that. Yeah, bro. Like something sus about it. Like
yeah, because at first I was like, should we make a reaction channel?
Or like some of the reaction channels,
nah, fuck reaction channels.
People on TikTok will have like 1 million followers and like all their videos on their page, it's like a green screen video of them, and then just like something crazy, and they just have their they have their mouth open for like 15 seconds, don't say a word, like, and it's just like a catchy video that you have to watch, and like there's just
it's just their face.
But yeah, guys, you know.
No, but like, do you ever see like the thumbnails of like Jay Schlatt reacts or like Grizzy reacts or like
Glizzy reacts? Yeah, I remember
just like random people with like there's like
yes, but that's what I'm talking about. But
it's just like highly exposed.
I don't know the OGs. I remember OG reaction. It was like Jinx,
or like reaction time,
or like flight reacts,
or
they're not like
Zia's.
They're not like real ass like fake like money grab. It's like genuine
like
reaction.
they don't make thumbnails to make you click. It was just them.
It's like a real reaction, like reacting like 6ix9ine, bro. Like those videos were so funny. But I just bought to end voice crack.
I don't know if you guys can tell, but there is no event that's probably on tonight or this week. That's kind of why we're just talking about random stuff.
Yeah, we should have gone a little spiel because TikTok does bang us over, and it all started because we started a year ago, and it's like, guys, a year ago we started on TikTok. I made a TikTok. I think I had 3K followers, and then I went to.
Yeah, you had like 5K. I think
I had 5K followers. I went to a Bills game with Matt.
Yep.
He showed me. He was like, "Yo, I just made it.
I just started
TikTok
that
as well." I was like, "Word, let's get something going." Matt had like literally, you had 0 followers. I'm pretty sure like 56 or something stupid low.
Yeah.
And like we had the come up, but like from that day, like
TikTok we had a quick come up, but
your TikTok, my TikTok was blowing up. Your TikTok was blowing up. I had 18,000. I had like 10,000 in like just a couple of months. Like it was crazy. And then
we would get like,
and then I climbed to 15K. I was like, wow, this is still pretty chill. Like I'm climbing like 1,000 like every few weeks. That's chill. And you get one viral hit, you get thousands of followers, and then all of a sudden, TikTok, me and Matt just uploaded one day and bang, 0 views. Like the algorithm.
I feel like once you get your first video taken down, like.
Your TikTok
there's nowhere you can't recover.
And like the whole banning system when you're just like low key, like I'm a nobody, truthfully, to TikTok.
That's why I feel like TikTok will never be like bigger than YouTube, because TikTok I feel like it has no like support system.
It doesn't. Like
at least YouTube has there's YouTube representatives that people can get.
Yeah, because what I was gonna say about my ban is like now I've never gotten like the email. I've always made a bunch of appeals to get my account banned, and they've always worked. But now I got like the one that was like, no, your account's staying banned, and in 80 days everything's deleted. Obviously, the first submit of my appeal, why didn't they just actually review my account and be like, word, he's probably never going to have a bad video.
Nothing bad on this again.
They're probably, yeah, right, because they banned me for something, the same thing that's like a false thing. Like, whatever their auto like ban is obviously banning me because it's some random video of like just crazy.
That's another thing with TikTok. The reviewing system is terrible. Like, you can see titties on TikTok, but you can't see like Kobe Covington talking trash.
Breastfeed, but you can't see like an elbow at a press conference.
Or just Kobe Covington talking trash.
Like, yeah, I remember that was
my first video.
Your video was going
crazy.
Banned.
I got a 300K overnight. I went to bed, posted it,
so
woke up,
that's
300K.
That's like 8 to 6 hours, and it had 300K.
Content taken down, man.
That's crazy.
I think that was the start of my TikTok downfall.
Yeah, so like basically, that's where we started a year ago. We were on TikTok. We were on the grind of our lives. Luckily, while our TikToks were popping, we decided to branch out to YouTube, Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
And then by the time TikTok fucked us over, like you just heard, we were already kind of low-key chilling on Instagram. Like, Instagram had passed me and Matt on TikTok quite quickly. Like, it was a slow start, but now it's like, it's lit.
It's just consistent, yeah, as long as you just post and, like, comment and shit. But
yeah, that's our little spiel about
1 year.
1 year. Like, wow.
Yeah, it's been chilling.
So it's been a
good year.
It's been a good year. I wouldn't say, like, I'd say it's like this. We had a little downfall with TikTok, but not a big deal because Instagram was taking over anyway.
Plus a little downfall with the pod.
Oh yeah, but, so it's more like
we're back.
No, the pod was more like this because we missed the pod, and then it was like this because fuck TikTok. But wait, because then we gained how many subs off that last pod or the one you told me? It was like 4 subs or something.
Yeah, we're at 214 subscribers. So thank you guys for that. I did do a 200 subscriber thank you, but. If you're watching this, thank you for subscribing.
Yes, sir.
If you're watching this, subscribe.
Please.
But I said it, guys.
But I said it a few times.
So on YouTube, there's like an analytics page. Do you want to hear a kind of sad fact about what YouTube Shorts does to your YouTube channel?
Yes.
So 99.9 or 99.5% of people that have watched any content on our YouTube aren't subscribed.
95 on our YouTube?
99.5% of people. And it's because
of
shorts.
How many views have we got?
Like 117,000.
So that's where people are always like...
So what's 0.5% of 117,000 views, bro?
That's a lot, bro.
That's what's kind of messed up with the shorts, man. Like, I feel like YouTube... Like, you really can't have a come up on YouTube without doing some fugazi-ass clone YouTuber copy bullshit.
Like we were talking about with the clip. Yeah, shorts are definitely meta though. To get like your account looked at least.
Yeah.
It's annoying that it fucks with your analytics a little bit, but an overall like you'll have that one video that hits and 1,000 people will subscribe. So it's like it's low-key worth it. But
the search, there's like a search.
Yeah, and they're making it a little better now. I like how it's like Instagram where you can hide the reels. Because I remember I would go on YouTube, people's YouTubes, and obviously they're spamming shorts because they're meta. But I would go on their YouTube, it'd be like 8 shorts, and then I find their YouTube video. But
dude, now, I think that's how Arak gained like 10 million. Because I look at his shorts, he has like 50 million view shorts and like that's what I'm 40 million view shorts.
Like Blaze,
bro.
like I'm sorry, FaZe Blaze, you are irrelevant. But your TikTok,
do you want to know what he said in the video?
I see your YouTube shorts. What do you?
Did you see the video of him that it was the downfall of this FaZe member? He reacted of FaZe Blaze. Did you watch that video?
Oh, really?
Him react to it.
He reacted to it?
This is what he says. He's like, it's like, yeah, you can hate on me for like doing this, but this takes like 10 minutes per day, and it pays my editor's yearly salary.
That's so funny.
So I was like, hey, respect.
With the shorts and shit.
Yeah, and he knows it's gonna get views just because his face is in it. You know what I mean?
And he's like this.
He's like, in the comments only, just help it get
he's
more.
Like, this guy shoots a noob tube off the plane, off the stairs, like kills the guy defusing the bomb. Kills the guy defusing the bomb. I actually respect FaZe Blaze as much as he's a little copy bot. He's literally following the bots.
Yep. That's just the clone content creation we got nowadays.
It was never.
That's why we're here trying to keep it real for the people. People always copy
each other, but it was never like that. Like just straight like bullshit.
Yeah, like this is bad. Like I feel like people don't even have like personalities. Like you see like TikTokers like
TikTok,
like does Noah Beck even do anything besides just promote shit?
I don't even.
Like that is crazy. But same with Logan Paul. No offense, Logan.
Yeah, so social media is crazy now. We're just gonna keep it real. I mean,
yeah, we're always gonna keep it real with y'all.
There might be some stuff that's tried like view grabby, but for the most part, it's not gonna be like the clone shit you be seeing. It won't.
Yeah, and that's kind of the vibe that we trying to carry on with this channel. So
hell yeah.
But yeah, let's kick it into gear. UFC 282. It was supposed to be Yuri Prohaska versus Glover Teixeira.
That bout
is done. It's cut off. Yuri allegedly has he has a shoulder injury, but it's allegedly the worst shoulder injury the doctors have seen in their entire careers
in the UFC
ever. So
it's the worst UFC shoulder injury.
So Yuri
ever.
has the worst shoulder injury you could possibly get, but some savage shit by him. He wanted to fight with one hand, with one arm in the title fight.
He said that,
but they didn't let him because if he got more damage to that shoulder, he wouldn't be able to like move his shoulder ever again. But he's just a beast for even like thinking of wanting to fight with one arm.
He's like, I'll defend.
Like who else would even think of fighting with one arm?
TJ Dillashaw.
True.
Like
that is true.
Now it wasn't one arm at the time, but it popped out very quickly. And if he was being truthful, which he most likely was, I mean, it came out multiple times in training camp, and he still went in there, and it came right out. And he was fighting with one arm for a minute. It did look cool, like he was out there standing toe to toe with the champion. But it was just sad. Fighting with one arm, and it was like his rear hand too. So like, it wasn't like his jab hand; he was just swinging. But it was sweet.
Yeah. So now we got Jan Blachowicz back in the octagon for a title fight against the Russian Magomed Ankalaev.
Something's not adding up here. Let me say why. So Jan, obviously, that title fight's happening, and before any of the fighters had said anything, the reports were saying Glover got offered Jan and what's the other dude's name? Magomed. So he got offered Jan and Magomed, and he declined both. And people were like, people don't know why. And I automatically, I just sent something like, no way. Like Glover comes out and says he's like, I was cool to fight Jan, but apparently he was cool to fight Jan, but he asked for more time against what is it? Magomed. So we asked for more time, and then they were just like, well, nah. And they gave Jan Magomed. And now I see a video of Jan. He just gets off a plane. He doesn't know he has the title shot yet.
He was like the last person to know on the earth who actually cared, basically.
So
you know what I mean? Like anyone that wanted to know.
How they said no to Glover before Jan even said yes. Because Jan didn't even know.
He didn't have service on the plane.
Like, yeah, but why would they make the fight without like Jan confirming Jan?
Maybe they're just. Yeah, that is
something ain't adding up. Like, maybe Jan's capping, maybe Glover's capping, or the UFC's capping, but someone's capping, and I don't get it. Some fishy's going on there, but I definitely think Glover definitely got.
And now the Dagestani / Russian takeover continues.
I think
even in the light heavyweight division
is that this, as much as like it's a fight, you can't fuck over Glover. It's business at the end of the day. I think Dana White was like, "Yo, this card's ass." He's like, I can't.
It's still kind of ass.
He's probably like, I can't make Glover.
I think it's Robbie Lawler's like
last fucking
third to main event, but and then Patty the Baddie. Congrats, Patty, your co-main event.
Bryce Mitchell is on there too.
Yeah, Bryce Mitchell.
But I think Dana White was worried. He's like, yo, 50K pay-per-view. Dude, it was probably only getting like 75. Now, without this, it dropped to like 25. I don't know, but that's crazy.
Yeah, it's just...
That's funny.
It's unfortunate because it is the last card of the year, too. But this was supposed to be the John Jones return, which failed.
Yeah,
but
it was supposed to be the John Jones return.
Now the UFC wants to do that in March.
As long as
Ngannou is
healthy. I see him kicking. Healthy. I see you kicking.
He's back kicking.
Fuck.
Training. Said he's feeling good. So that fight, I'm hoping like the first couple months of 2023 is just insane. You feel me?
Early betting odds are saying people have Ngannou, which is crazy to me. I don't know how you could ever bet against someone who's never lost on their own
defended
fault.
their belt, 14 times, was it?
14 title fight wins. I think he's defended
title fight wins.
He has 14 title fight wins in the UFC. I'm pretty sure he's defended 11 because he captured it 3 different times.
Damn.
Because he's like that. Because one, he got popped, and then I'm pretty sure he left, and he came back.
We just can't forget that it's Francis freaking Ngannou, though. You know what I mean?
I think we can, because here's the only reason I say that is because Cyril Gane is literally just like,
true.
I don't want to say this, I just want to say where's John Jones. I think, now obviously I know a fight's a fight, so another 25 minutes is way different, but Gane was able to avoid his power strikes. Now, we're not sure how powerful Francis is in like the 3rd, 4th, and 5th, because he didn't really land on Gane whatsoever.
Yeah.
And I just think if Gane was able to avoid his punches, I'm not going to say so easily, but like as well as he did, I think John Jones is just going to do like Gane did, just even better, as long as he's as good as he is in his last fight. Now, John Jones could come out horrible and be worse than Gane. We just don't know right now. If John Jones is as good as his last fight, though, like he will come out and should realistically be fight better than Gane. Yeah. But I don't know. It's crazy. I mean, I just think Gane is similar to him.
I'm still not going to believe that Jones is coming back until I literally see him like in an octagon on a TV. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it just doesn't feel like it's going to happen. Still,
me, it's like I feel like Connor's more likely to come back than John Jones.
Yeah, same.
I think John Jones is like solidified as a GOAT. He doesn't really have to. Connor is just a crazy
like he literally snapped his ankle. Like I think we're kind of like just the whole general population of UFC fans just overlooking how serious that injury is.
I think Connor, as much as people just love to see him lose because he's like one of the biggest. He is the biggest draw ever and the most looked at in the sport. I think at the end of the day, he doesn't care about not so much winning, but he doesn't care about the win or loss right now. Like he wants to fight. He loves the sport. He's a crazy dude. You see all his interviews, you see all his calls, you see all his fight builds up. He's literally crazy, punching old people in bars. The dude just wants to fight. So I think he's coming back. But John Jones, like he's already solidified his GOAT. Been to jail a few times. I mean, he's like just retire, bro. But if he comes back, sweet. I'm watching his fight. We're going to his fight.
Yeah, we might be in Vegas if that happens in Vegas. But we won't be able to film any of it because it stays in Vegas.
What happens in Vegas stays.
Now we would definitely have some exclusives for you if we did go to that.
Yeah, we'd probably go to the casino.
And then in the bantamweight division, we're gonna go down hella pounds from the heavyweight. Aljamain Sterling and Henry Cejudo is allegedly a done deal for the next bantamweight championship.
Allegedly, even though all
they had a face-off on Friday night at the PFL championship, and honestly a great matchup stylistically. You know what I mean? Two wrestlers,
two dominant wrestlers, the double champ,
basically still a champ because he never lost it. You know what I mean?
And beat Demetrius Johnson,
kind of like a champ v champ in a way.
Beat Demetrius Johnson, who on some people's fucking top 5 is number 2. And he beat Demetrius Johnson, beat him. Became double champ. Beat TJ Dillashaw.
We might have to watch that after the pod.
We're gonna watch that.
Demetrius Johnson versus Cejudo.
The fight is so weird.
Or like a highlight reel, maybe so shorter. But
the fight is so weird. Dude, they fight. They're so small. It's so weird looking. Like I don't even know. It does not look like it looks nowadays because you got. Actually, I think it was a flyweight fight.
Really?
It was pretty small. Like.
So that's what 125.
Yeah.
Oh my
god. What? Dude, that division's.
I couldn't even imagine being that light.
Bro, they're literally jacked and like they weigh less than me. Like they're like,
and yeah, that division is just so shot right now. We're getting a 4th matchup between Figgy and Moreno, bro. Like
shocked. Yo, imagine Henry comes back, beats him in bantamweight, then drops down to flyweight, and then just beats up whoever the fuck
goes to featherweight,
like
beats
and then
the fuck out of
and then tries to get to lightweight because They could probably make lightweight, but that's probably just what they weigh, bro. Like they
if he became the quad champ,
bro, there's no way they can get much more than 155.
That would be insane, especially after taking a break.
Get to 155, right? I mean, they're built like they're straight athletes. I don't know how short they actually are.
I don't think Cejudo could get to 155 like healthy though. You know what I mean? Like, because you see those pictures of him like kind of chubby.
Yeah, no, that's what I said. That one in the Speedo. Like, he's got to weigh like 140 or something, right? But like, maybe not because he's just shorter than me. How tall is Henry Cejudo? We're asking here. I'm pretty sure.
All right, put your predictions in for how tall Henry Cejudo is.
5'4".
I'm going.
No, wait.
5'3".
I'm gonna say like. I'll stick with 5'4", but I feel like he might be smaller. How tall is Henry Cejudo? Unpopular opinion, Siri is ass.
It is, yeah. What's up with the Siri not responding instantly?
How tall is Henry? Oh my fuck! How tall is Henry Cejudo? 5'4".
5'4".
So I got it on the money, but isn't Conor only 5'6"? How tall is Conor McGregor? 5'9". Never mind.
Okay.
How tall is Demetrius Johnson? This one I just got to know because, I know he's shorter than Henry Cejudo.
Dude, we were like the same height as Conor.
Yeah, I know.
You're like 5'9", right?
No, I'm 5'11".
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Well, I'm only like 5'9"
I haven't reached 6 foot yet, but...
So you're taller than Conor McGregor, bro.
How tall is Demetrius Johnson? 5'3". That's not accurate.
That is a small-ass dude, bro.
Dude. He's like
that is a small-ass dude.
Right.
You just don't really realize it when they're fighting people the same fucking smallness.
Does height really make that much of a factor in your weight? Not actually. Probably.
I feel like that's tough because
it obviously must.
Because you can be tall and like overweight, but you could also be tall and skinny as fuck. You know what I mean? But I feel like if you were tall and skinny, you'd probably weigh around like 160 maybe.
Tall and skinny, yeah, maybe.
Compared to like
how tall is tall and skinny though? Like 6 foot, 6'5", 6.
Like above 6'2", maybe.
Okay, that's true. You probably would be like 160 then. I don't know. I think height matters a lot.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I honestly don't know. That's like I feel like
a question.
Like doctors probably know that shit.
I mean, obviously it makes sense, right? Because the heavyweights are like fucking giant. Like they're tall as hell.
Yeah, I mean, and then you even like I know I said I wasn't gonna touch on YouTube boxing, but Greg Hardy weighing like 90 fucking pounds more than Hasim Rahman.
Weight limits are dangerous.
And then it's like
when they're far apart and they both.
What the fuck? You know what I mean?
There's weight classes for a reason, bro. Why were they fighting 90 fucking feet apart or 90 pounds apart? That was funny.
Yeah, that's not even right.
Dude, after the first round, people were
like that would be like a death in the UFC if that was.
Bro,
okay, so 90 pounds. That would be John Jones versus.
Have you ever heard of Gracie, the first ever UFC champion?
Gracie?
His name's like Gracie something. Well, his last name is Gracie. But
I've heard of Gracie like gym or something, right?
I'm not sure who trains at.
I know it's like a gym.
But listen, this dude, me and Cody were watching UFC 1, 2, and 3, and they had like no holds barred. So the fight just started, and it ended when it ended. There was a match where they were in guard. They were in guard like this for an hour.
Oh my god!
And eventually, one dude was like, "Fuck this, I'm tapping." But this dude Gracie, so they would do tournaments on the night. They would have a fight and then a fight, and then those two would advance to the next round, and then a fight and then a fight. Those two would advance to the next round, and then the winners would fight each other.
And it was like,
and then there's like another side. There's like divisions and shit, and then the other side would come back, and they after their two fights, those two fights would fight each other. So they fight 3 times in one night potentially, if like you win. And this dude Gracie won it all, and it's like I'm just gonna show you later, but it's
we'll have to watch that. But wasn't it like it would be like different styles, so like karate versus boxing,
It'd be
and like
kung fu versus boxing.
Remember the dude in the
BJJ.
jeans who knocked out that sumo wrestler?
Yes, bro.
In UFC,
Gracie was in that. Gracie was fucking in that, and Gracie won the fucking.
Yeah, I mean, I think I've already watched it, but we could definitely rewatch it.
What do you think about people sleeping on Izzy now? People were like, at first they were saying
I think it's disrespectful, man.
People were saying first he took the loss like a man, and now they're saying like he's delusional because he said he was going out on his feet at the end. I think what he meant by that was he was like he's going out on his feet because he got rocked. He's not going out on his feet because his feet are giving up.
Yeah, I mean he did go out on his feet. He freaking fell over. But he got back up.
Yeah, he was like, my legs gave out or something. Well, yeah, that's what happens when you
probably
get rocked.
did for a second.
That's what I'm saying. When he got rocked, so his legs gave out.
Like,
but people are sleeping on Izzy. I think they'll go again. And
yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna. I probably won't even really root against Izzy.
Probably won't.
And anywhere in the near future, unless like
Izzy didn't get his credit
somehow,
for being how good he was until
know.
after he lost, which is crazy. Kind of like Usman too, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, throughout my whole time watching UFC, it's always been Izzy. It's always been Usman.
Yeah, it has been Izzy.
Those have been like in Francis.
A little bit of Khabib.
Well, Francis
Stipe.
He did. Francis Stipe was
Stipe won the first one. They need to run it back, but Stipe just never fought again for some reason. He just was like, nah.
Yeah, I think he might be done. I think he's settling down and having a normal life.
Hey, well, right now he's the heavyweight GOAT. No, because he's two-time champ and defended it like 3 times both times, so he's got like 6 defenses. It's pretty good, but I think Francis I don't even know.
Have you seen the picture of Stipe cleaning the fire station's toilets with the UFC belt around his shoulder?
Really?
They're like, we keep him humble.
That's lit.
It was like a couple years, like the photos from a couple years ago, but yeah, that shit was funny. What else happened?
Conor McGregor's boy sued him. That was crazy.
Yeah.
Which I do have, I think I still have that up. Let's see. Conor McGregor is facing a multi-million-pound lawsuit after being sued by his friend and former teammate Artem Lobov. Is that how you say it? Not sure.
Lobov, I don't know.
Lobov, who claims he came up with the idea for the UFC's Legend Proper 12 risky run. McGregor, 34. Oh, I'm not reading all that. But you guys get the point. Basically, it sounds like this dude acted like he
invented Proper 12.
Invented the name for Proper 12? Is that, yeah, he said that he came up with the idea for Proper 12. Which, if you didn't know, they were boys. Conor McGregor was in the corner for his fights.
Yeah, they have plenty of photos together, plenty of moments
of this
together.
Guy knocking people out, and then Conor McGregor running into the octagon because how hype he was for his teammate. Now, the crazy part is Lobov, he got slapped by Khabib. So there's a video that you might have seen. Lobov and Khabib and his team are in there, and they're in like some like hallway, whatever, at some UFC fight, and Khabib slaps him. So Khabib got on a plane from Ireland, went right to where they were at. I don't know where it was, but it was not in Ireland, obviously. Khabib went there to go and press Khabib and his boys because he slapped his boy. Now this dude just goes back and goes behind Conor's back and goes to sue him for a little bit of money. That's crazy to me.
Like, that's like if like I'm trying to like think of a situation where like if like you thought of an idea, or like if I thought of an idea, and like I don't know, like I feel like if I had a business like Proper 12, like I wouldn't like. And if you had part in that,
if I told you I wasn't making the podcast anymore, and then once you blew up,
and then if I kept making it,
I invented that. I came up with the idea.
Yeah, exactly. Or vice versa. Yeah.
Like Conor probably did all the fucking work. He's everything for the company.
He's the face of that company.
Bought the company when it was worth like nothing. Took the risk of buying it when it was nothing, and then making it into what it is. Conor probably did all that. This dude just came up with like the name and thinks he deserves all that. Like, nah, you had no money.
You didn't produce the drink. You didn't make it one of the most selling alcoholic beverages.
Came out with like a funny Instagram tweet thingy as well. That was, like,
I think he had a Twitter memo as well.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Just like the little voice thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he just screamed at him. He's like little rat.
So yeah, Conor just be staying in the news even when there is no news, which is kind of funny.
Yeah, you always hear Conor.
Conor will be in the news every week.
Little plug. New Netflix documentary coming out on Conor. It's gonna be part 4. Part 1 comes out soon.
Is it
I don't know what it is, but part 1 comes out.
Maybe it's soon. Like a life after losing to Khabib or something like that. Because isn't there already a Conor McGregor documentary called Notorious?
There's like 3. No, there's at least 2. But
I've seen one on YouTube. I haven't watched it.
I mean, he's the biggest UFC. He's one of the biggest athletes. What the fuck, like, bruh.
Maybe if it was like a full life story. Like I honestly haven't watched any of the other ones. Have you?
Of what?
Of any Conor movies or documentaries?
Nope.
Me neither.
I've watched like clips of it.
I don't know if it's like a life story or if it's just like documenting certain fights. like behind the scenes and like training.
Yeah, I don't know what this one's going to be, but I think he's got a lot of hate rate.
Like I feel like it would be cool if they had like an actor play like a young Conor, like
that'd be kind of raw.
Living in Ireland.
It's just crazy to me.
Struggling.
What could this
finding a gym?
What could this documentary be about? I mean,
like kind of like a biography in a movie would be cool.
I agree. I don't know. I don't know what this could be about. Everyone hates Conor.
Yeah, but we'll have to do a review on it.
Conor's the biggest UFC artist, or one of the biggest athletes out there, so that's probably why they're making a documentary on him. As much hate as he gets.
Yeah.
Like what? You're gonna watch a Khabib documentary or a Conor McGregor?
Which I think that's because it's basically like, I mean, Michael Jordan's got movies. Conor McGregor now does, and LeBron doesn't even have any movies yet, man. And Conor might still fight. I mean, he has Space Jam, but like movies about him. You know what I mean?
Kind of on the news too. Conor says he's coming back in testing. He's gonna get tested twice in February, and then he's gonna fight. He also basically admitted to using steroids to heal his shin faster. Between
in his response to
Anthony Smith, who lost to John Jones, by the way.
In his fighting Jamal Hill, and I hope Jamal Hill knocks him the frig out so he can just stay in the commentating booth.
Like he's a good fighter, whatever, but he lost my respect when he said that Max Holloway ended Jose Aldo's 10-beat undefeated streak.
Is that the video of Conor like reacting?
Yes.
To his TV
to
screen?
Him and Bilal Mahmoud. Like, that video went viral for me because I said UFC or Conor McGregor roast the UFC analyst. They're like, they're not fucking analysts. They're professional athletes. I was like, what are they doing? I was like, what are they doing in this video?
They're analyzing it.
I'm like, come on, no. I really said UFC analyst though, and it was Bilal Mahmoud and fucking Anthony Lionheart. That's so funny. Boys were so mad. That's so funny. But nah, they just respected Conor. How are you gonna say? How do you just not know
especially
that?
being
Everyone
Anthony Lionheart, bro. Like what can you possibly say to one of the greatest UFC fighters?
Right.
To like diss on him for like trying to recover and actually come back from the injury. A lot of people wouldn't come back from a broken freaking ankle, bro.
That's true.
Like even just the mental strength to go through that injury and not be able to fucking walk for a minute, you know what I mean? Like that shit will destroy you mentally and physically.
He's just like classic. It's like what we say, but like as an athlete, like he's like, how does he heal so quick? Dude, he's one of the richest people in the world. Of course he's gonna heal quick.
Yeah, the best treatments for that.
Like, I'm sorry, but who's gonna have a better like healing process? Chris Weidman, who's like just a mid kind of like fighters chilling, and there's Conor McGregor. Like Conor McGregor's gonna have the better.
Now
doctors.
they have all this like
team.
Injections. They have all this like cryotherapy where you just
Titanium,
freeze it.
Shin bone.
When back then you get a bag of ice, tape it up on your knee, and just hope that you're good for the next fight. You know what I mean? Like technology has changed how people recover. Like people, like you wouldn't be coming back from a torn ACL. You wouldn't be coming back from blowing out your knee.
Yeah,
even
body's crazy.
10 years ago, maybe 5 years ago, probably. But 10 years ago, I don't think you're coming back from some crazy like catastrophic injury like that.
I mean, Anderson Silva tried.
Yeah, and in either way, you still aren't the same.
The only thing that scares me is like Anderson
after
Silva
an injury like that.
Yeah, exactly. Anderson Silva was never the same after that fight, and I want to know if Conor will be. We don't know because Anderson Silva could have very well been on his way out anyway because he was old as hell. But either way, when he came back, like before, like that leg break, if it was his downfall from his prime, that was very coincidental that he broke his leg and then all of a sudden he became poop because he was like bang 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 bang, and I broke his leg and it was like dink. Like, why wasn't it like break leg, win a few more fights, and then lose? It was just downhill.
Dude, we saw it in Dominic Reyes' last fight. He blew out his knee against Jan.
Oh my god!
Then he just wasn't himself.
I mean, he got knocked out by the craziest jab ever. But like, he literally said he was like, "This is Dom 2.0. My defense is 10 times better," and then he gets knocked out by a jab.
Ryan Spann, it was right.
Yeah, Ryan Spann.
Yeah, that
was a
crazy knockout. Ryan Spann's on the come up. So
Anthony Lionheart beat him, and he's like, "I'm not giving him a rematch. He doesn't deserve it." Like, bruh.
Dude, I hope Jamal Hill knocks the fuck out of him, bro. That's coming up on March 11th, I believe.
Fight, Anthony Smith or something crazy.
I think he did have an injury. Because I do remember, like,
dude, he's such
watching him fight, like, so. It feels like a while ago. I don't even know what his last fight was.
Person. Like,
yeah, I don't get his style, but whatever.
I'm not hating. I'm just saying. But yeah, man, that was... How long has it been? It's been almost...
It's been like... I mean, it's already 9:35 somehow.
It's been pretty long. Which is kind of lit. We went on about... Did we miss anything?
Yeah, I mean...
That we actually wanted to talk about?
There's not really much news. Did we touch on Aljamain Sterling versus Henry Cejudo?
Yes, we did do that.
Oh, yeah, we did.
Because then I was talking about... We were talking about their height.
Demetrius, that's how we got into
We were
that.
talking about their height for so long.
Yeah, so... Yeah, UFC 282 is around the corner. We'll be predicting that probably in the next episode because it will be a week later from that. So,
yep.
Yeah, we'll have predictions for that. Next week we'll be watching the Cannonier Strickland fight, which is dope.
Will be.
No, we won't. No, what is next week? Kevin Holland and Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. I forgot. That's December 3rd.
I got
then UFC 282. Then December 17th.
I got Wonderboy. I think.
I think I got Kevin Holland.
I hope Wonderboy wins. I hope so.
Dude, I forgot about that. Anyone who's watching this, my bad.
Well, I think
Cannonier versus Strickland next week.
Yeah, that is fun. I think Wonderboy's a better striker.
I'll have to edit that.
But Kevin Holland's more like fresh. I mean, they're both old. Is Kevin Holland not old? Where did he come from?
I think he's 30 because when he posted on his story, he's retired at 30. But
and
Stephen Thompson's coming off the Bilal loss in December.
What happened?
Where he just got Bilal basically just sat on him.
Yeah, that fight sucked.
That was kind of a. But honestly, I was impressed by Bilal at UFC 282.
I wasn't unimpressed. I wouldn't say
honestly, a knockout was the last thing I expected to see from him. To be honest.
Yeah, I liked the finish. I actually did like that, but I didn't think it was. Is Sean Brady like more of a wrestler as well?
Yeah, more of like a grappler. Like, Fury grappling at all? Like, it's like a grappling competition.
That's where it came from?
I don't know if that's where he came from, but he does actively fight in that still.
Yeah, he's got to get out of that if he wants to be.
Yeah, so he's like a kind of like a grappler. But
let's look.
Yeah. So no fights tonight. It's a chill week.
No fights tonight. We're gonna watch Henry Cejudo.
We're gonna rewatch a fight, rewatch some fights. And yeah, we're just gonna be chilling. Next week we'll be watching Stephen Thompson versus Kevin Holland. We'll do our pre-fight analysis. Maybe we'll even throw up an Instagram live.
Yeah.
Next week. But yeah, just a chill week. Thank you guys for 200 subs.
I think that's 3 weeks in a row. No missing.
3 weeks, no misses. I did say at 200 subs, I'm going to be getting a haircut. So my plan is to, on the next episode, have just a normal stereotypical.
I think, guys.
I'm gonna try to kind of just get clean it up. You know what I mean?
I think I'm also gonna get a haircut.
I need to clean this up.
There's a reason why I have this hood up right now. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's kind of funny. Your hair is like as straight as can be. And mine is just...
I know, guys. Look at our hair,
hair is
guys.
just not straight at all.
Our
it's
hair
like
might be comparable on length here. I mean, mine's definitely probably might be a little longer.
It's complete opposite, bro.
But look at our hair, guys. We're scuffed right now.
We're scuffed.
So next week, we're going to be fresh.
No, do you want to know why, bro? It's been a hard-ass working summer, though.
Okay, I agree. Good shit there.
You know what I mean?
Good shit there. Because
you don't got time to fucking get haircuts.
I really don't care. I get home and I'm like, I need to just chill for a minute.
You get home, you put on a hat when you go to work.
Yeah,
take it off,
saying.
go to bed. That's really the only reason why I grew up my hair this much.
Like, people will be like, "Oh, that's lazy," but like to me, it's like I don't need a haircut. I'm not in a position where like I technically need one. Like I know what looks.
And
like.
Haircuts are getting expensive, dog.
I know my hair isn't like but like, I don't really.
The barbershop I went to, the price went up.
But yeah, guys, expect us to have haircuts next week because as much as we don't really care for them, they're much needed.
We need them going in the new year.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not like fucking
trying to have people.
Dude, it's been a while since I cut my hair on the podcast. Like holy shit. My hair's like
I was actually watching some old clips the other day. I was like, damn.
Right, dude. Every time I see the old clips, I'm like, I looked like a normal fucking person. So did you, but nah. Yeah, 200 times we said we're getting haircuts. So yeah, why they subbed.
Boy, we'll try to get those if I have time.
We'll try. Let's be honest.
Depending on what
might
happens
on this, but we'll see.
I'm gonna try not to fall. I honestly just don't really like going to the barbershop anymore either.
Bro, I hate because they're like
I was just so tempted to just like give myself a haircut.
Like, what do you do for work? I'm like, shit.
Dude, do you want to know what was nice? But my last barber, it was like $40, but he didn't talk to you if you didn't want to talk.
What'd he say?
No, like he would like say what's up, what's good, but like he wouldn't like initiate really.
He could read you, is what you're saying.
Yeah, like he knew I was just kind of like chill. I didn't even really have. I actually like those
people that can read the room, and they're like not stupid, so like they know if like you don't want to talk, you don't gotta talk. It's not disrespectful.
Yeah, just cut my hair.
Some people, whether you're shy, whether you just don't want to talk, whether you're just not in the mood, people can read that, and I appreciate your barber who latest did you for doing that.
Yeah, I appreciate that, dude.
But yeah, guys, we're gonna try.
Yep, that was episode 28. We will have some Christmas festivities coming up in the near weeks.
I'll just have a big ass box right
and awesome announcements coming in 2023. So,
whoa!
Peace the heck out. Bye.